Well, hello from beautiful Audrain County, Missouri. It's a 40-ish degree day this afternoon. It's in the middle of December. Winter has finally arrived. Sheriff Matt Allard, Audrain County. Hope everybody is well. I know some folks have asked where I've been. Back in June I had back surgery, and then things got kind of busy from trying to catch up with everything that I missed out on in 16 weeks of not working and not being able to do much. But one of the things I noticed when I was going through my gun safe the past couple of times is I have a lot of center fire pistols. It's really cool. I like center fire pistols. You see our 10-inch coffin down there. We're probably at 15-ish yards. That's the Beretta 92 9mm. I've got a 96 and 40 as well. And we've got the SIG P226, which is the SIG P220 series, 226, 229. I have probably 4 or 5 of those. I like them a lot. But one thing I noticed when I was going through my gun safe is I don't have any dedicated 22 caliber pistols. It's weird. You would think somebody that lives in rural Missouri and does a lot of hunting and fishing and all the things that come along with being a rural Missourian would have a 22 caliber pistol, but it's something that I never really saw a need for. Especially because I have options. I have a lot of 22 caliber rifles, but all the pistols I own are center fire. But over the years, I've come to realize that when I need a 22 caliber pistol, I have them available to me through conversion kits. Now, the question is whether or not they're worth it for you and what you need. But for me, these are absolutely worth it. This is the last one. I just got this. Oh my! I just got this maybe a week or so ago. I've not messed with it too much, but this is a Beretta 22 caliber conversion kit for the 92-96 series, and one that I've had for quite a while that's not available anymore, but is the SIG 220 series. This actually fits the 226 22 conversion kit. Through a little bit of research, my understanding is SIG does not offer the 22 conversion kits anymore, and I think they're getting kind of pricey, but I bought that years ago with that P226, and it's been so far flawless. But I don't have a dedicated 22 caliber pistol, and here's why. We'll go through this here real quick. But in the Beretta kit, I ordered it, and it comes with the slide magazine. I ordered 2 magazines, the barrel, the recoil spring. In about 90 seconds, give or take, I can have my Beretta converted to 22 and have a platform that I'm familiar with, a platform that fits all my holsters that I have for my Beretta, and it's reasonably accurate. I've printed them on paper. I've not printed the Beretta, but I have printed the SIG, and I also have an Advantage arms for my 1911 that I've printed on paper, and they actually shoot very well. I did have my previous Beretta kit was made by Jonathan Arthur Senior out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. They're out of business now, but I did have a Senior kit for my Berettas, and it got loaned out. And during the process of being loaned out, it never came back because of a house fire. It got destroyed. So I wound up doing a little research and found that Beretta, Umarex, makes the Beretta 92-96 conversion kit. And I think when I looked it up online, it was in the 300s. And when I put it in the cart and ordered it, it was actually down around $250. So I got the magazine and the conversion kit, the extra magazine and the conversion kit for less than $300 shipped. So it just showed up not too long ago, but we'll kind of go through this. So gun's empty, done shot it dry. So we'll take the slide off. Barrel recoil spring comes off. And we'll take, now the Beretta conversion kit kind of comes in pieces. So you got to actually drop the barrel into the slide, put the recoil spring and guide rod in there just like you would a regular barrel and slide assembly, and there it is, it's together. So I've got a couple of loaded magazines here. Now the Beretta is 15 round magazines, so let's see how that runs. Uh-oh, failed to pick that one up out of the mag, and it did it again. There we go. I don't know that I've ever used that magazine. That may be the brand new one, but because I've only shot maybe a magazine full through it, this might be the one that I used. But you can see that, and I don't know if this one's ammunition picky or not, because I've only shot CCI mini mags through it, which is one of the recommended rounds that Beretta recommends. But anyway, you saw how that ran. Let's move to the SIG. Barrel and slide come off. Take the 22 conversion barrel and slide. It goes on, and it's together, just like it would if you were putting the gun back together. So we've got a 10 round, a couple of 10 round mags for the SIG. They're 10s and the Berettas are 15, but let's see how that runs. So that did not lock back. And I don't remember if the SIG is designed to lock back or not. I believe SIG had some literature that said maybe they do, maybe they don't, but they tried to make them. Yeah, that one didn't lock back either. But you can see that that is pretty reliable, and it shoots fairly well, and it gives me the ability to use a platform I'm already familiar with, one that I have holsters for, to have a 22 caliber handgun. Now I know Umarex makes Beretta dedicated 22 caliber pistols. One of my kids has one, but you're talking about $450, $500 when you can buy the top and convert it to 22 for, you know, a fraction of the cost, maybe half. So let's reload these Beretta magazines and see what the deal was with those first few malfunctions. It's getting kind of cold and my nose is running. The one thing I do like about the Beretta magazines, they have the thumb thumb knob on the side to be able to pull down the follower, so you're not having to struggle with big fingers and little bitty 22 caliber bullets like I have to do with the SIG. The SIG does not have that, so it's a little more challenging to load. Wind is kind of sharp too. I do like winter, but I don't like it when my nose runs. So this is the magazine I believe that we did not use a while ago. So let's see how this runs. Ran flawlessly. Let's try the other one. See if that's the one that we ran a while ago that we had an issue with. See if we can run 15 through it. I noticed one of the things about these kits, a lot of them are kind of picky about a couple of things. First thing is ammo. Some of them are picky about. The other thing is lubrication. So the one I have for my 1911, I believe it's an Advantage Arms, and it's got to be pretty wet to run right. It really likes thin oil. I actually use hydraulic fluid, to lubricate the rails on all my stuff because it's thin and doesn't get thick in cold weather, stuff like that. But these I've not done much with. I just typically throw them on the gun, and they typically, now the Beretta I don't know about. The Senior one, when I threw it on the gun, it just ran. The SIG has always run without being wet. The 1911 conversion, it likes to be a little wet when it runs. So this is the magazine we started out with in the beginning that the first few rounds didn't want to come out of. So let's see how this one does again. Yeah, ran like a sewing machine that time. So anyway, I don't have a dedicated 22, but you know, I've got these conversion kits. For me, they're worth the money. You get 2 guns in one. Actually, the SIG is 3 guns in one, because I have a 9 and a 40 barrel and magazine and recoil spring, and then I have the 22 conversion kit. So I got 3 guns in the SIG, 2 with the Beretta. And of course, when you're done, this is a Beretta. When you want to go back to your center fire round, just slide it off, slide the other barrel and slide assembly back on. And let's see, where'd my mag? Oh, there's my magazine. No, that ain't it. Oh, here it is. No, that ain't it either. Huh. Oh, maybe I put it away before I came out here. But anyway, magazine in, load it, and you're back in business with a center fire pistol. So I guess the question for a lot of folks is, what works better for you? A dedicated 22 caliber pistol or a conversion kit? You'd have to do a little research. Again, I know you can get them for the Beretta 9296. SIG discontinued theirs as far as I know, but they're out there on like eBay and stuff, but they're pretty pricey. Advantage Arms makes conversion kits for 1911 Glock, Springfield Armory, XD series. And I know like CMMG, Central Missouri Machine Gun, they make them for ARs, as do a lot of companies. But if you don't necessarily need a dedicated 22 pistol, and you have a Beretta or an XD or a Glock, but you feel like you might want a 22, honestly, for the money, I think the conversion kit, they've got these things to where they run really well. I think the conversion kit is a more wise investment for your money, because you can wind up with a 22 pistol and a center fire pistol for a fraction of the cost it would take you to buy both of them. So just a little short spiel on the lack of a 22 caliber rimfire dedicated pistol in lieu of a 22 conversion kit for me, is for my 1911, my Beretta, and my SIG. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this, and hope this gave you some insight on how these things run and how easy they are to use. And don't forget to like and subscribe. Sheriff Matt Allard, Audrain County. Have a great day.